Hi, this is Valerie. Thank you for requesting an SEO audit of your website, Cape Senior Home Healthcare. I'm going to go through and show you what you can do to improve your website's rankings. If you need our help, feel free to reach out to me or to Bob Costello, and we will help you with this. So you have a website here. You've been in business a long time, and we're going to take a look at some of the reports that we've run and talk to you about how you can fix some of these things. So the first thing I want to show you is your speed report. I ran this two ways. You can see this looks like a mobile phone. So I ran it as a mobile device. And this report tells us how fast your website loads on a mobile device. And in this case, I used an Apple iPhone 12 with a fast broadband connection, and you get a grade of a C. So that means if you look down here at this visual, it takes 6.6 seconds for your website to fully load, which is, it should be down here in the 1 seconds to 2 seconds, somewhere in here would be great. So what we want to see is about a sixth of the time that it takes your site to load is what we really want to see. So a C doesn't seem like it's bad, it's average, but if I were to run this on Google's actual tools, it probably would get an even lower grade. The other way I ran this test, let's change this to a Chrome desktop with an unthrottled connection, save settings, and now let's run this again. And what we're going to see is that you also get a kind of a low grade for desktop. I'm going to send both of these PDFs to you so you can see what your scan looks like and share it with your web developer, or we can help you if you don't have a web developer. So once this one runs, I'll be right back. Okay, same situation. It's taking a really long time for your website to load on desktop. So 8.1 seconds. And this is for someone who's never been to your website. This is a first-time visitor. If you visit your website frequently, then it probably won't take that long for you because your web browser caches this information. It means it remembers it. But if you're a first-time visitor looking for home care, it's going to take at least 8 seconds for the site to fully load. So speed is definitely an issue, and Google has told us that websites that aren't fast are not going to rank on the first page of Google, especially on mobile. Mobile is really all they care about at this point. It's not all they care about, but it's a big chunk of their business, and that's really what they're focused on now. So you need to get the speed of your website improved. Let's look here. This is an audit of the internal pages of your website, and I realize you don't have a big website. It's 15 pages or so if you count all the little things. It's not a bad score at 88. You have one page that returns a 404 error, 8 internal links are broken, and there are 252 issues with uncached JavaScript and CSS files. I'd say that's pretty typical of most websites that have been around for a while. They really need an update. They really need more content, and they need some of this other stuff fixed. So I will also send you this PDF. It's just a matter of updating your website. All right, let's take a look at, I was going to take a look at your competition out on Cape Cod. So let's go to a search, and let's do a search for home care Cape Cod. I'm going to show you what your rankings are, but I also wanted to show you what it looks like on this map. So if I look at this map, all these little red dots are your competition. And I don't see your little red dot here. That's because you're not on the first page, as far as I can find, of this list. So you've got a fair amount of competition here, and we're not finding you, and you've been around for a long time, so you should definitely be there for the keyword phrases home care Cape Cod. However, if we typed in your actual address, and I'm going to show you that here, let's go back to my main menu, and let's go to projects. If we use your physical address, we can see that you do show up. But if you're wanting to show up for all of Cape Cod, this isn't as helpful. So it looks like in the town that you're currently in, there's a population of somewhere between 5,000 and 6,000 people. And so in that town, which I did not run Mashpee, I only ran Yarmouth Port. So for senior home care, you are number one in Yarmouth Port. For senior care, number one, first page of Google. For senior home care Cape Cod, this is one that you do rank really well for. For all of Cape Cod, you are number one on the first page of Google for this one keyword phrase. For home care in your actual town, Yarmouth, you show up number three. And then if we typed in anything else, home care, Cape Cod, elderly in-home care, elderly care, senior care, elder care, in-home care, in-home elderly care, any of these other phrases, and there are about, I don't know, maybe 80 keyword phrases we would want you to rank for. We don't have any results in the first 10 pages. So these are the 4 that you show up for that we can find right now. And that's great. Senior home care Cape Cod. It's excellent that you show up number one, first page of Google for that one. But there's so much more that you could be ranking for, especially some of those other keyword phrases like in-home care, home care, in-home nursing care. Just, there's at least 80 of them. So my recommendation to fix that is that all of these service pages that you have, so services, caregivers, veterans care, need a lot more text. So right now you're looking at just these pictures with these words on them. I'm going to show you a picture, or show you a website that we recently completed that rank for extremely competitive markets. In fact, the entire state of New Jersey. And if you look at their service pages, let's look at companion care. You see how long that is, how much text there is there? Each service that you provide needs to have an entire page written out for it. And if you were to look at your competition, you would see that's exactly what they're doing. So home helpers, visiting angels, even the ones that are not franchise, they are all with a tremendous amount of content. And it is really hard for our clients to write that. So we write all this content for them. So my recommendation would be to you, if you want to rank for all of Cape Cod, and I know we haven't talked yet, you may have some specific areas besides Mashpee and the other town, Yarmouth Port. There may be other towns, or there may be all of Cape Cod that you'd like to rank for. Whatever that is, if you want to do that, you're probably going to have a new website. I don't tell that to everybody, but a lot of folks with websites that were built a while back or don't have enough content in them, like this, definitely need to have a new website built with full content, location pages. In order to compete with the big boys, you have to play like the big boys. And it is possible, for you to rank for a lot of keyword phrases on the first page of Google, which in turn will make your phone ring. Thank you so much, and I hope this really helped. If we can be of service to you, let us know. Thanks. Bye-bye.